Let's make Texas Roadhouse butter. Boom. The rolls are great, but we can make the butter better. 2 sticks softened butter, half cup powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons honey, a splash of homemade vanilla extract, a touch of ground cinnamon, and a tiny pinch of salt. Now whip it all up. Eventually you'll get perfect whipped butter. You want the best butter ever? Let's make Sour Patch watermelon vodka. Hi-ya! Just kidding. Now cover in plastic wrap and let it sit for several hours. Now you can see the seeds. Don't forget the crumbs. They're perfect for rimming your glass. You can serve it however you like. This might be my new go-to drink. Cheers. Sweet and sour. You can also eat the watermelons. It's time to get crazy with our cocktails. Let's make ramen crusted pizza. Cook 2 packets of ramen just until they're flexible. Now in a cast iron pan, heat a few tablespoons of vegetable oil until it begins to shimmer. Now add your ramen and press into a nice even layer. Reduce heat to low, then add cheese, sauce, then more cheese. Top with just a bit of Parmesan. Then bake about 20 minutes at 450 Fahrenheit. Now we'll slice our pizza. Listen to the perfect crust. It's the best slice of pizza you've never heard of. Time to taste. I've made some weird foods, but this might be the weirdest. Let's cook a 15-pound lobster. This is a 15-pound lobster. This bad boy costs $600. He doesn't fit in my pot. Sorry, Mr. Lobster. Our claw is done. Boop. Look how thick that shell was. Caviar and black truffle. We'll shave our truffle, then finish with caviar. Oh boy. Probably the most expensive bite I've ever taken. Link in bio for our limited caviar drop. You don't see this every day. Let's make chili. We're gonna need some help. Hey, Kevin.
Nick DiGiovanni. I understand you're making a little chili. You're making a little bit of my chili. The trick is to undercook the onions.
We'll start with some oil, 1 chopped onion, a red bell pepper, 6 cloves chopped garlic, and our classic chili seasoning. Don't forget your salt. After a few minutes, 2 pounds ground beef, 2 cans kidney beans, 2 cans diced tomatoes. Now add a splash of water, then let it simmer for several hours. Now we'll add in our chili, then top with sour cream, some cheese, and a few green onions. Kevin has a bit more advice.
Do yourself a favor. Heed my words. Don't spill it, or you will never live it down. Nice.
I will not drop this. Let's taste Gordon Ramsay's beef Wellington. Gordon has criticized my food many times. Now it's time for me to try his. I'll let Gordon explain.
Hey Nick, it's me, your favorite chef. Now you know, young man, that I've put you under the spotlight across many mystery box challenges, so it's time to reverse the tables. Bring it on, big boy.
Let's go. This is Gordon's newest restaurant. You already know what we're ordering. Now that looks fantastic. We'll slice in and taste. Easy 10 out of 10. Not many people get this opportunity. Let's make giant pigs in a blanket. All we need is this and a few wieners. Ready for the pop? Unroll your dough, slice those wieners, boop, and now we roll it up. Now brush with egg wash, then bake at 350 Fahrenheit for 12 to 15 minutes. This looks insane. For our sauce, ketchup, mustard, and a touch of honey. Ooh. These are way better than hot dogs. Let's make white strawberry fruit leather. This is a white strawberry. They're sweeter and softer, but way more expensive. Slice off the tops, then into a blender, along with a drizzle of honey. Then blend till smooth. Now we pour it onto a lined tray, spread it all out, then bake several hours at 175 Fahrenheit. Now peel back your leather. Yes, I'm obsessed with fruit leather. Just tastes like normal strawberry. I promise this hasn't been done before. Let's make ratatouille. Woo! Let's get to work, Pesto. He's nibbling my hair. Slice all your vegetables into thin strips like this. Pesto, let go. Now we layer our vegetables in a nice pattern. Don't forget sauce. To finish, we'll drizzle in olive oil, add just a pinch of salt, then into the oven it goes. We'll add our sauce, then our ratatouille, and a chive to top it off. It's a ratatouille fit for a king. Go ahead, Pesto. Oh, he loves it. He's the best helper ever. Let's make buffalo chicken mac and cheese balls. Come here, chicken. Tear apart 1 cup rotisserie chicken, then into a bowl with your chicken, 2 cups mac and cheese, a nice splash of buffalo sauce, pinch of salt, and some chopped green onions. Now mix it up and refrigerate till firm. Now form it into balls, dredge in flour, then egg wash and panko. Then we'll fry at 350 Fahrenheit till golden brown. That is a golden ball of deliciousness. That looks insane. This is not what it looks like. Let's make pizza at the top of the Empire State Building.
Yeah. Flour the board.
Press out your dough.
Now give it a toss.
Add your oil, and once the bottom gets light golden brown, we'll flip.
Now add your pizza sauce.
Now we sprinkle on a bunch of cheese.
Add any toppings you want.
And now we cover.
And enjoy the view.
Our pizza is complete. Let's see if we pass the cheesiness test.
We made a pie in the sky. Now there's another world record.
Let's make butter chicken wings. Garam masala,
cumin,
coriander,
red chili powder,
cardamom pods,
turmeric,
and osmo. Wings,
spice blend,
baking powder,
and a pinch of flour.
Fry at 325. For our sauce,
butter,
onions,
ginger and garlic,
more spice blend,
crushed tomatoes,
and heavy cream.
Get them lost in the sauce.
And look at that drip.
And as always, now bismillah. The man finally used some spice.
Let's make a juicy gold brisket. We'll start with a big old brisket.
Then we trim.
Then we hit it with some salt.
And black pepper.
And into the smoker she goes.
Then wrap it in foil.
Then back in the oven it goes. I can already tell this thing's gonna squirt.
She's real juicy.
I'm gonna let TikTok do its thing.
Let's get a nice slice.
Time for a bite.
I think we just made the world's juiciest brisket.
Salt Bae could never do this. Let's make a chocolate cake shake. Add your vanilla ice cream and chocolate syrup. Look at all these cakes. Now we slice our cake, drop it in, and blend it up. Only 10 calories. We're gonna make a milkshake with this. Let's make a Nutella smoothie bowl. Frozen banana,
Couple of strawberries, almond butter,
and Nutella.
don't forget the protein. He certainly needs some. One for me, two for Nick.
Now we blend it up,
Now back into the jar.
and we garnish with a flower.
No, we don't.
Doesn't get better than this.
Now that's a smoothie bowl. I can already see it growing.
Now that's a good looking smoothie bowl. Let's make chicken McNuggets. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yummy. We can do better. 1 pound ground chicken, pinch of salt, pinch of sugar, optional MSG. My mom hates MSG. Sorry, Mom. For our first dredge, cornstarch and water. For our second, flour, celery salt, and white pepper. And third, cornstarch, all-purpose flour, baking soda, baking powder, a splash of water, and 1 egg. Now we shape our chicken nuggets just like this. Then dredge in our cornstarch, flour, and egg mixture. Then we fry at 350 Fahrenheit till golden brown. Crispy. I call these chicken Nick nuggets. That is perfection. These are way better at home. Let's make Wingstop Ranch. Boop. We can make it better. For your dredge, potato starch, osmo, garlic powder, smoked paprika. For our sauce, 1 cup mayo, half cup sour cream, 1/4 cup buttermilk, 1 teaspoon chives, 1 teaspoon dill, and a pinch of garlic and onion powder. By Wingstop. Wings, buttermilk, and pickle juice. Boop. Brine for 30 minutes. Then we dredge our wings and fry at 350 Fahrenheit till golden brown. What do you think, Wingstop? That's really good. Your move, Wingstop. Let's make orange tongue hulu. Belly button. We'll peel, then break apart our orange. It's a baby. Now into a pot, add 2 cups sugar and 1 cup water. Bring to a boil. When your sugar reaches 300 Fahrenheit, dip your orange and plunge in ice water. I burned the first batch, so I made lollipops in the snow. Tongue hulu's so pretty. I can tongue hulu anything. Let's carve a leg of jamon iberico. This is the most expensive ham in the world.
It's basically prosciutto that costs $1,500.
We'll start by placing it in our stand.
And begin to carve off the fat.
Then we'll take this knife called a jamonero
And we carve the jamon.
and get nice thin slices.
Time for a taste. So good.
This ham is so fancy they play Mozart before they kill it. It doesn't get better than this. Let's cook Japanese olive wagyu. This is a Japanese A5 olive wagyu ribeye. This piece here will set you back $200. Meat, osmo, salt only. Now we sear and make sure we really press it down. Take a look at that crust. Now we slice again, and appreciate the perfect medium rare. That's juicy. Time for a bite. Wagyu is life-changing. Comment below if you like olives or not. Let's make vodka sauce wings. Wings, buttermilk, and pickle juice. Let them brine about ½ an hour. For our dredge, potato starch, osmo, garlic powder, and smoked paprika. Now dredge your wings and tap off that excess. Then we fry at 350 Fahrenheit till golden brown and crispy. Is there such thing as too crispy? For our sauce, oil, shallots, and garlic. And stir until caramelized. Vodka time. Now we add osmo, pepper, heavy cream, and Parmesan cheese. This smells awesome. These are stupid good. Drums are always better. This one's been on my list for a while. Let's make cookie butter. Add 2 cups cookies to a blender. I'm using the ones they serve on planes. Then add a 1/4 cup milk, 2 tablespoons coconut oil, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract. Mine's homemade, no big deal. A pinch of cinnamon, a little brown sugar, and a pinch of salt. Then blend again. This is what dreams are made of. And once it's nice and smooth, you've got to choose cookies or cookie butter. I've been flying a lot lately, so I have a lot of these cookies. Let's make the world's hottest wings. This is a Carolina Reaper. They're about 500 times hotter than this. I'm gonna make wings that could kill a human. And I'm gonna eat them. Safety first. Wings, buttermilk, and pickle juice. For our dredge, potato starch and Osmo scorpion salt. For our sauce, we'll chop our peppers. Then into a pan with 1 stick of butter, then our chopped Reapers, a squeeze of lemon, and a squeeze of hot honey. Now we dredge, then we fry at 350 Fahrenheit till golden brown and crispy.
You know I'm gonna be honest, right? 10 out of 10. We just made the world's hottest salt. Go get some. I'm still undefeated.
Let's make a Chick-fil-A waffle sandwich.
We will not be needing these.
3 cups waffle mix,
2 eggs.
and a 1/3 cup oil.
Water!
Now we pour.
And here we have our buns. And here we have my buns.
For our sauce, Chick-fil-A,
Maple syrup.
chicken,
A little bit of sauce.
boop. Chick-fil-A better start serving these now.
Cheers.
Oh my God.
That'll do just fine. I didn't think Chick-fil-A could taste any better. I was wrong.
Let's dine at Gordon Ramsay's restaurants for the whole day. I'm pretty full right now. Let's make spicy dino nuggets. Start with a pound of ground chicken, 1 piece of fluffy bread, then soak the bread with about a 1/4 cup of milk. Now add onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, and salt and pepper. Now onto a lined tray, spread to a 1/2 inch thick, then into the freezer for 1 to 2 hours. Then once frozen, we cut out our shapes. For our dredge, flour with sriracha salt, then 2 eggs with a bunch of sriracha, and a bowl of panko breadcrumbs. Then we dredge our dino nuggies. Fry at 350 Fahrenheit till golden brown. It doesn't get crispier. What type of dinosaur is this? For my secret sauce, mayo, a little barbecue, some ketchup, touch of hot sauce, mustard, a little honey, and a squeeze of lime. Ah! You can never outgrow these. Neil, you do magic, right?
Yeah.
Let's make a drink that changes color.
Mezcal.
Eggs.
Separate your huevos.
Now some simple syrup.
Take it.
Here's what makes the magic.
Blue butterfly. Give it a shake. Onto the rocks. Now we double strain.
Squeeze our lemons and watch the magic happen.
Check out the full recipe at wondercade.com.
What should we call it?
The magical
Mezcal.
Ita.
Let's cook a Wagyu filet mignon. This is a Japanese Miyazaki Gyu tenderloin. It's the top brand of Wagyu in Japan. Let's cook it. We'll salt our whole steak, and I mean lots of salt, and nothing else. Then we sear on high heat and push down. Now that's a crust. Then we flip, and there's another perfect crust. Now in with a hunk of truffle butter and a few cloves of garlic. And then we butter baste. And now for the moment of truth. A perfect medium rare. Don't you dare tell me that's raw. Oh my God. Look at that juice. It's always a special bite.
Today I'm cooking pasta with the young Gordon Ramsay.
Let's make some pasta, bitch.
That's my line, bitch. Burrata cheese.
Rigatoni.
Fresh basil, bitch.
Toasted pine nuts.
Olive oil,
bitch. Chopped garlic.
And some Parmigiano.
Now we hit it with some pesto.
Let's get that in the oven.
The fuck?
Bring that out. Bring that little out. Let's mix that around, bitch. Holy shit.
Now make it look pretty.
Ooh. Oh my God.
Let's make spicy vodka rigatoni.
Yes! For our sauce, we'll chop some garlic
And shallots.
Now into our pan with some oil, chili flakes,
And a squeeze of tomato paste. Now in with our heavy cream,
A hunk of butter.
and some Parmesan cheese. We'll salt our water.
Then cook our pasta. Now plate your pasta.
Then finish with chives. That smells insane.
That's good stuff. Gigi didn't invent this.
Let's make Wagyu tanghulu. This is a Japanese Kobe beef ribeye. It's the most expensive Wagyu in the world. We'll slice our Wagyu and make thin strips. Now we sear till we have a nice crust. Now we'll go 2 cups sugar and 1 cup water. Now we'll dip our Wagyu. Let's do a raw one too. And then appreciate the shiny goodness. Gotta hit it with some Osmo. Time to taste. I wanna love it, but I hate it. We're a finalist for Creator of the Year. Vote at link in bio. Told you I could tanghulu anything. Let's make a crispy chicken sandwich.
Cake boss.
We can do better than this. Chicken,
Buttermilk.
and pickle juice.
Let it brine, baby.
For our dredge, potato starch,
Flour. Oh yeah. Whatever seasonings you like, baby. Now we dip.
and fry.
Nice and crispy. Bun. Chicken. Pickles. Mayo. Close her up. Salute.
What's up?
Oh, look, it's cake.
How the f did he do that?
Don't forget your fries, my friend. It's a fondant.
It's all cake.
How'd that sandwich taste?
Let's make garlic butter. Now we blend. Watch the magic happen. Now you've got butter and buttermilk. Use the buttermilk to brine your fried chicken, and now it's time to spank your butter. Now we'll hit it with some roasted garlic salt and shape it into a nice stick of butter. Haha! Nope, cut that out. This is such an underrated snack. I promise this will be the best butter you've ever had. Let's make spicy orange chicken. Bite-sized chicken thighs, 1 cup potato starch, ½ cup cornstarch, splash of soy sauce, little sriracha, splash of soda water, and 2 eggs. Now mix it up and fry at 350 Fahrenheit about 6 minutes. For our sauce, ½ cup OJ, orange zest, soy sauce, oyster sauce, ginger, garlic, chili flakes, and a cornstarch slurry. Now you just sauce it up. That's how real orange chicken is made.
I just got back from China, and this is even better than that.
Let's make horchata bubble tea. Wham! 1 cup rice, 1 or 2 cinnamon sticks, and a ½ cup chopped almonds. Cover with water, then let it soak overnight. Now strain and add to a blender. Add a 12-ounce can of evaporated milk and blend. Add it to a bowl, along with 1 tablespoon homemade vanilla extract, 2/3 cup sugar, 1½ cups almond milk, and a liter of water. Boba horchata. Best bubble tea ever. Boop. I'm so excited. It's perfect. I thought of this recipe in the shower. Let's make pesto ramen. Salt your water, then drop in that ramen. For our pesto, basil, Parmesan cheese, pine nuts, garlic, and olive oil. Beautiful, chunky pesto. Mix in your pesto. This dish here is a life-altering experience. This one's too good to describe. Let's make Oreo McFlurries. I went to McDonald's today. McFlurry machine was down today. All they'd give me was these empty cups. It's literally just 3 ingredients. So don't be lazy. Let's make it at home. These Oreos are thick. Oreos, whole milk.
That's so creamy.
And vanilla ice cream. Boop. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Fill it up a little. Add some ice cream hunks and keep layering. Top with Oreo crumble. I call this the Nick Flurry. Please stop dipping your fries in milkshakes. Why is everything better at home? Let's make deep fried potato balls.
Bacon bits,
Cheddar cheese,
green onion,
pinch of Osmo,
and mix.
Now shape it into balls, and then we fry.
Those are good looking balls.
What?
Those are crispy balls.
Thanks for the balls, Nick.
Let's cook a Japanese Wagyu brisket. This is a Japanese A5 Wagyu brisket.
These are extremely rare.
Woo!
We'll start by seasoning with salt and pepper.
Then into the smoker we go overnight. The next morning, it looks like this. Add some extra Wagyu fat.
Wrap it up.
And finally, we slice. If my brisket doesn't look like this, I don't want it.
Cheers. That is ridiculous. Now I get why they cost so much.
Let's make black truffle salt cured egg yolks. Sorry, sugar. To a blender, add 1 pound sugar and 1 pound kosher salt. Now we blend. Now I'll add a jar of Osmo black truffle and blend again. I got the cleanest pans in the game. Now onto a sheet tray, pour half your truffle salt, then make 12 craters with an egg and drop in your yolks. Cover your baby chickens in salt, cover in plastic wrap, then place in the fridge for a week. Slice it open, then we dig out our eggs. It's the most satisfying thing ever. Now rinse them off, then toss in the oven at 200 Fahrenheit for 30 to 40 minutes. They're perfect. For our pasta, salt that water, and in goes our pasta. Truffle butter, Parmesan cheese, and a splash of cream. Pasta, truffle cured yolk. Ooh, oh my God. Everything's better with black truffle. Let's make homemade Sichuan sauce. Have you been trying to get your hands on this? Guess what? They can't hide the ingredients. Let's make it at home. I'll follow the exact ingredients on here and see if it tastes similar. We'll start with water, sugar, splash of vinegar, pinch of cornstarch, salt, Sichuan peppercorns, a touch of sesame oil, garlic and ginger, and a touch of soy sauce. That should do it. Now we strain and our sauce is complete. Can't get your hands on this? Let's make blood orange boba. Slice your oranges, then squeeze in all that juice. Here's our secret ingredient. Pinch of agar powder, then we whisk. Quickly drop into cold oil. So satisfying. Now we strain and get all those beautiful pearls. We just turned a blood orange into caviar. Oh, it's like orange jelly. Well, that was pretty cool. Let's cook a lobster using only butter.
I'm sorry, Larry. First, we'll melt down our butter.
I could drink this whole thing. Now into our butter we go.
He's basically in a giant bubble bath.
Once our lobster is finished,
We'll crack it open.
the real question is, how does it taste?
That did absolutely nothing.
Let's make the Italian beef sandwich at Portillo's. Toasted French bread, some Italian beef, and now we baptize the beef. Top with hot giardiniera relish. Just look at that. That's a good bite. I'm excited for this one. Let's make a Taco Bell Mexican pizza. Surprise! Mexican pizza? What the? We can do better than this. We'll start with some Wagyu, mince it up. Now add seasoning hot and spicy like you. Tortilla, refried beans, Wagyu, another tortilla, pizza sauce, blend of cheese, tomatoes, and a pinch of Osmo. Now we bake. Okay. I wanted to hate it, but it's good. We always make it better at home. Let's make Wagyu beef and broccoli. We'll slice our beef, marinate with a few seasonings, and listen for that sizzle. Woo! Set the beef aside, then add sesame oil, garlic and ginger, chicken stock, soy sauce, sugar, white pepper, and optional MSG. Add back your beef, broccoli, and sweet corn. Corn doesn't go in beef and broccoli. Now it does. Look at that drip. Bird's eye frozen veggies are a chef's secret weapon. Let's make it 100 stuffed Oreo. If this is double stuff, we need 50. We'll separate out all the fillings and then stack it all up. It's like corn on the cob. Goodbye, double stuff. Regular Oreo, mega Oreo. Let's make pesto butter. For our pesto, basil, pine nuts, garlic, Parmesan cheese, and olive oil. Don't forget a pinch of Osmo. It's hard not to love pesto. For our butter, heavy cream, then we let it mix. It'll turn from whipped cream to butter and buttermilk. Now this butter must be spanked. Now back in the mixer with our butter and pesto. And that right there is pesto butter. If you haven't combined pesto and butter, this is gonna change your life. Let's make animal style fries. Can we just do one order of animal style fries?
Yo, aren't you that Italian guy from like the TikTok, bro?
I guess so.
What the heck?
I'm his camera guy. Nick, where are the animals?
We can do better. What are you doing, step potato?
Nicholas.
Butter,
Onions.
and a pinch of sugar. Mayo,
Pickles.
a little ketchup,
Pickle juice.
and a pinch of sugar.
Get them nice and caramelized.
Boop.
Once it's nice and melty.
Add your sauce.
And caramelized onions.
Now that looks insane.
Buon appetito, bitch. Holy f***. Nick, you're an animal.
Let's make miso black cod. We'll carve around the head, go along the spine, and eventually get our perfect fillet. For our marinade, white miso, mirin, sake, and sugar. Heat till the sugar melts, then add your fish to a food saver container and sauce it up. Now let it marinate 12 minutes, then sear, and finish in the oven.
You've done it again, Nick.
I just marinated in minutes instead of days with this. Let's make watermelon tanghulu. It's okay if your melons aren't the same size. Hi-ya! We'll slice up our watermelon till we got perfect squares like this. Then into a pan with 2 cups sugar and 1 cup water. Now shove in your skewers, and when the sugar's ready, we dip, then plunge in an ice bath. That looks perfect. Easily one of my favorite tanghulus ever. We had a lot of requests for this one. Let's make chicken parm wings. We'll start by scoring around the top of our wheel. Then we wedge in our cracking knives until we crack off the lid. Look at all that cheese. Now we dig out a hole, Oops. Let these babies brown. For our dredge, potato starch, sriracha salt, smoked paprika, onion powder, and fresh cracked pepper. Now we'll dredge our wings. Then it's time to fry. You'd better be frying in potato starch. Sauce it up, add that cheese, then we melt. These wings must be served in a parm wheel. Let's make the world's largest chicken nugget.
40 slices of white bread.
1/2 gallon milk.
Now we let it soak. Now mush it up and let it rest. Now into a bowl, we'll crack 40 eggs. Excellent. Mix faster, Nick.
I'm trying.
Add in 40 pounds of ground chicken.
For our seasoning, onion and garlic powder, black pepper,
2 jars of Osmo salt, and MSG. Get your mind out of the gutter, Nick.
Time to spread. Shovel it in.
I like it, Picasso. Finish with some breadcrumbs. Open her up.
In we go.
Now we wait.
And...
Congratulations, you are officially amazing.
It's time to celebrate. Why is yours so small, Nick?
It's average.
We got the record.
Let's make uni fried rice. First we'll dive for our sea urchin and grab a few things from the organic garden. This is fresh sea urchin. You don't want to know what part of the sea urchin this is from. Into our wok with some oil, shallots and garlic, red chili, a little shrimp paste, 1 egg, white cabbage, now our sea urchin, now our rice, white pepper, pinch of Osmo, chicken powder, ketchup menace, which is sweet soy sauce. Then we stir it up. Now we'll plate it in our sea urchin. Simple garnish.
Now we taste. Very delicious.
I'm on the edge of wildness. Let's make Nutella iced coffee. Eeny, meeny, miny, Joe. 1 scoop of Nutella and some more milk. Then we'll coat our glass with Nutella. Add some fancy ice cubes. Some Nutella milk and a cup of Joe. We'll finish with some cold foam. Time for a taste. I'm a sucker for Nutella. Let's try the balsamic Coca-Cola trend. Put on this blindfold. Into our first glass with some Coca-Cola, and in our second glass, a little sparkling water, and a little balsamic.
Time for the taste test. Let's see if I can tell the difference. Number 1, no way. Number 2, ooh. Wait a second. Oh, disgusting.
Let's make a homemade pink drink.
I did it!
Can I please get a, what's it called again?
A pinkity drinkity.
1 pinkity drinkity. We can make it better.
We'll start with some ice,
A splash of water,
some passion fruit concentrate.
a splash of coconut milk,
Now crush up some strawberries, add them in.
and finish with some freeze-dried strawberries.
Now shake it up. Guess which one is ours?
It's a homemade pinkity drinkity.
Another day, another Starbies.
Let's make a McDonald's snack wrap. Do you have the snack wraps?
We don't have it. What the f?
We'll just have to make it ourselves.
Tortilla?
Lettuce,
McNuggets?
cheese,
Ranch?
and a pinch of Osmo. Now that looks pretty great.
Bring back the snack wrap. Now you can make it at home.
Let's make caviar butter. This is 500 grams of caviar. There's like 1 million fish in here. Into our mixer with 2 pints heavy cream. Then we mix till it turns from whipped cream eventually into butter. Butter, I love you, but you need to be spanked. After spanking out all the buttermilk, back into our blender to whip. And once light and fluffy, we'll take a big scoop of caviar and fold it in. Comment below, yes or no. To finish, we'll spread on toasted bread and then we taste. Oh, that's good. This is one of the weirder things I've ever made.